not seeking forgiveness for what I've done, Father. I'm asking forgiveness for what I'm about to do.
Some say that one of the secrets to becoming a rock star is having a great record collection. The theory is that good influences will help shape your tunes. Well, that theory is certainly in play in season 1 of Marvel's Daredevil, premiering on Netflix on April 10th. And I mean that in the best way. This is the Marvel TV that the fanboys and girls, and if I'm honest, that I have been waiting for. They've finally taken the white gloves off and delivered a knockout, with elements of other parts of the Marvel Universe very much a part of the overall narrative here, plus sprinklings of the parkour-themed 2004 French pick District 13, the tight quarters fight scenes of The Raid, the hard NYC streets of Martin Scorsese's Taxi Driver, the Frank Miller penned Man Without Fear 1993 comic series, and even some of the 1990 Sean Penn and Gary Oldman flick State of Grace. This Daredevil is Marvel TV finally going much darker and bloodier after the pastels of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Agent Carter. And I certainly mean that in the best way.
Good and evil. Sometimes the difference between the two is a sharp line. Sometimes it's a blur. Sometimes we have to do things outside of the law.
With former Boardwalk Empire actor Charlie Cox as our blind but sensory-heightened hero and Hell's Kitchen lawyer by day Matt Murdock, and Vincent D'Onofrio as crime lord the Kingpin, the 13-episode first season leaves the painful 2003 Ben Affleck Daredevil movie a very distant memory. Part of the pleasure of this unsurprisingly highly stylized Daredevil, and one of the things that Netflix's way of doing things has achieved, is that all the pieces and characters and shadows are allowed to come together at a very satisfying pace. As Cox's Daredevil negotiates his way on and above the crime-drenched streets of our gentrified but rotten Big Apple, there's also a strong cast of Rosario, Dawson, Eldon Henson, Deborah Ann Woll, plus Scott Glenn and John Patrick Hayden. And they provide not just backstory, but texture, foundation, and maps for where this masked man in black, at least for now, is going to go next. Now sure, Daredevil shares themes and rain-soaked streets with Fox's Batman prequel Gotham, but it also shows that in the right hands, with the right approach, there's a lot of room in the superhero universes. And this Daredevil has finally allowed one of Marvel's most interesting characters to be seen clearly. I'm Dominic Patten for Deadline Hollywood.